Good evening, Empire Oak students. Thank you for joining me for Sunday Stories. Tonight's story is called Unto Otters. It's a book about manners by Lori Keller, and I hope you guys enjoy it. See Mr. Rabbit here bouncing along. He's saying doody-doo, doody-donk. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. We're your new neighbors, the Otters. Otters? Otters? My new neighbors are otters? I don't know anything about otters. What if we don't get along? Pesky otters, lousy rabbit. Get his imagination going wild. Mr. Rabbit, I know an old saying, do unto otters as you would have otters do unto you. What does that mean? It simply means treat otters the same way you'd like otters to treat you. Treat otters the same way I'd like otters to treat me? How would I like otters to treat me? How would I like otters to treat me? He really has to think about that. Well, I'd like otters to be friendly. A cheerful hello, howdy neighbor, a nice smile, and good eye contact are all part of being friendly. Friendliness is very important to me, especially after my last neighbor, Mrs. Grrr, voted meanest neighbor 6 years in a row. See Mrs. Grrr there? I'd like otters to be polite. They should know when to say please. Please look over here. And let me start at the top here. There's a lot of text on this page. It says, yoo-hoo, Mr. Rabbit, would you please return my ball there, pretty please, with carrots on top? Would you like me to stop stinging you? There's a little bee right here. Yes, please. I can say please in 5 languages. Por favor, in Spanish, s'il vous plaît, French, beat, German, kudasai, Japanese, and ease play, Pig Latin. Impressive. Say the magic word and I'll turn these clams into $1 million. Remember, the magic word rhymes with cheese. Please. They should know when to say thank you. Let's see this letter he wrote up here. Dear Mr. Rabbit, thank you very much for returning my ball. You must have returned a lot of balls before because you made it look so easy. Balls sure are bouncy and rolly, but I'll try to keep it under control next time. Sincerely. And this one up here, the little bee, would you like me to sting you now? No, thank you. Then please take my business card and call me when you're ready. I can say thank you in 5 languages. Gracias, merci, dankeschön, arigato, ante oye. Did you say please or cheese? And they should know when to say excuse me. Excuse me. Here's some examples. Here comes the bee. Oh, Ms. Otter. Excuse me, Mr. Bee, but I need to run and check on something. I can say excuse me in 5 languages. Dispensez-moi, pardonnez-moi. I can't say the next few, but you'll have to see those. Excusez-moi. Well, let's see. It worked in rehearsal. Excuse me for interrupting your reading, but I heard you say, please, not cheese. Otters should be honest. That means they should keep their promises. My word is as good as gold. Fish. Not lie. I never lie. It makes my whiskers itch. Not cheat. Cheating makes my whiskers itch too. I wonder if I should see a doctor. I'd like otters to be considerate. You know, being a good listener, asking before borrowing something, not littering, being patient, caring for all creatures, big and small, opening the door for someone, being on time, respecting the elderly, helping neighbors untangle ears. It's always good to have a considerate neighbor. Considerate is a lot like the next one, which is kind. It wouldn't hurt otters to be kind. Everyone appreciates a kind act, no matter how bad it smells. Oh, and what's that word? Cooperate. Otters should learn to cooperate. Cooperate, to work well together. We know how to cooperate. I see otters like to play. I hope they know how to play fair. Whee! Come on, you two. Otters' rules for fair play. Let me read these little signs to you. Be a good sport. Play by the rules. Take turns. Include everyone. Do those sound familiar? Sounds a lot like our playground rules. I'd like it if we could share things. Our favorite books. Look at these books. Harry Otter instead of Harry Potter, and Goldilocks and the Three Hares. Hares as in rabbits. Our favorite activities, remember we're talking about sharing. Our favorite activities, our favorite treats. Well, maybe not the treats. Look at what otters eat. I hope otters won't tease me about my doody-doo song, my extra large swim fins, or my bad hair days. I hope otters won't tease anyone about anything. That kind of reminds me of Simon's Hook. Remember in that book, Simon's Hook, we talked a lot about teasing. Down here it says, teasing is mean. It's the worst. It's worse than having a clam snap shut on your nose. I think otters should apologize when they do something wrong. I'm sorry I used your ear as a tissue. Ooh. And I hope they can be forgiving when I do something wrong. I'm sorry I called you a snotter. Oh, you. So there. That's how I'd like otters to treat me. You see, Mr. Rabbit, I told you it was simple. Right, just doody-doo unto otters as you would have otters doody-doo unto you. So you see, Mr. Rabbit's whole process there was thinking about how he would like to be treated, and then thinking that's how he needed to treat the otters. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed tonight's Sunday story. Have a wonderful evening and sweet dreams.